All right. Back at it on the highways and the hedges. Bear with me 1 second. Remember 1 second, just checking the feed. All right, just checking the feed. See? Give me 1 second. Hey, shalom to the brother Mashak. Shalom, beloved. Shalom, brakatham to you and your household. Shalom, shalom. Shalom to the brother Angel Padilla, Kabah, Shana. Shalom, beloved. Shalom, brakatham to you and your household, Malakim. Shalom. About to get started. All right, back on the highways and the hedges. Okay. All right, I'm going to face the east. And I'm going to give all glory and all praises unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Racha, Hodash. Honors be to the elect elders of the nation of Israel that do labor and teach the truth with all truth and in sincerity. Shalom to you, Akim, you hopeful elect, all right, that risking your life and freedom on the highways and the hedges. Shalom, brakatham, and shalom to sincere believers, which consist of men and women. Shalom, brakatham, and as always, abad babal. All right, discretion be unto Babylon. All right, which is the land of confusion, man. Okay, the place of bondage for you so-called Negroes, Native Americans, and Hispanics. All right, which make up the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel, and to also the speckled bird. All right, they may not look like your typical Negro or typical Native American or typical Hispanic, but indeed is the children. Of Israel. All right, according to what the Spirit. All right, along your forefathers go back to Jacob, man, from Abraham to Isaac to Jacob, to one of the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. So shalom to you as well. Okay, so about to get started. Shalom to the sister Athena. Shalom, sis. Brakatham to you and your household. Shalom to the brother Dawam La. Shalom, King. Brakatham to you and your household. Okay. So pretty much, I want to tap more into Nahum. I was going to it a little bit the other day, but I definitely want to go more into it through the spirit of Yahweh, Yahweh Shai. All right, so if I get started off that, wait 1 second. I'm gonna grab it in the. I'm gonna grab it in the NLT as well. I'm gonna go back and forth from the NLT. All right, so let's go ahead and start it. Bear 1 second as I get there. Okay, we're starting Nahum chapter 3, and I'm starting at verse 1, and I'm gonna read on down. Okay. You got this NLT. Salakia, bear with me. All right, this is the book of Nahum. Nahum chapter 3, and I'm starting at verse 1, and it reads in the NLT, "Woe to the bloody city! It is all full of lies and robbery. The prey departed not." All right, woe unto the bloody city. Woe unto what? Destruction. Be unto what? Babylon the Great. All right, so woe unto this place. All right, which is likened unto Nineveh. All right, which is likened unto Assyria. Okay, which in ancient time Nineveh was the cap. Which in ancient time Nineveh, is the capital of Assyria. But all this could be applied to America. All right, which is also likened unto Rome. Okay, America, not but Rome, the revival of Rome, which also could be likened to Egypt. All right, and so on, so on. So it says, "Woe to the bloody city! It is all full of lies and robbery. The prey departed not." All right, and who are these people that have forwarded the lies and the robbery? That would be who? The Edomites, man, spearheaded the head tribe of Esau, which is what? Amalek. Okay, so let me grab this right quick in the book of Habakkuk. Bear 1 second as I get there. Habakkuk chapter 2 should be around verse 12. All right, this is the book of Habakkuk chapter 2, should be verse 12. Yep. Matter of fact, let's start up a little bit. Let's start at Habakkuk chapter 2, and let's start at verse 7. And it reads, let's read on down. "Shall they not rise up suddenly that shall bite thee, and awake that shall vex thee? And thou shalt be for booty unto them." Go to what? Treasures. "Because thou hast spoiled many nations All right, as I just grabbed in the book of Nahum, chapter 3 and verse 1, it goes to what the library, it goes to what the lies and the robbery, right? Because this is what this man is known for. All right, speak about who the nation of Esau, man. Okay, that was blessed with the sword. Okay, and who gave him that blessing, which was Isaac, and if you can receive it, that is who? Yahweh Shai. Okay, so so Yahweh Shai that blessed Esau, all right, whose then was called Isaac, is coming back to do what? It's coming to take that blessing from him, right? Because thou hast spoiled many nations, all the rent of the people shall spoil thee. Okay, and real quick, you're gonna have American-owned allies that's gonna turn, all right, and shoot missiles on this horde. In the book of Revelation, should be chapter 17 and verse 16. Because of men's blood, and for the violence of the land, of the city, and of all that dwell therein. And this man is a very bloody man. All right. Hey, shalom to the brother. Y'all want a thon? Shalom, Malak. Shalom, beloved. He said, woe to yep. Verse 7 at the verse 8 at the latter, men's blood, and for the violence of the land, of the city, and of all that dwell therein. Woe to him that coveted an evil covetousness to his house, that he may set his nest on high, that he may be delivered from the power of evil. Thou hast consulted shame to thy house by cutting off many people, and hast sinned against thy soul. For the stone shall cry out of the wall, and the beam of the timber shall answer it. Woe to him that builded a town with blood. All right, that will go to what? Destruction. And establish a city by iniquity. All right, in America is ultimately is one big city. All right, that's why you can go from Chicago to Mississippi or California to Florida and still be what? Still be recognized as an American citizen, because one big city. Woe to him that built a town with blood and established a city by iniquity. Behold, is it not of the Yahweh of hosts, that the people shall labor in the very fire, and the people shall wear themselves for their vanity, going to what? For naught. Okay, so let's go back to the book of Nahum, chapter 3. I'll start at verse 2 in the NLT. All right, so woe unto what? Babylon the Great, aka America. All right, for all the lies, the robbery, rape, rob, steal. All right, all these things eventually gonna come upon this man's head. Okay, and ultimately it's gonna start off, and ultimately we're gonna put who first in captivity. All right, the elites, the prominent Edomites. Okay, the banking families. All right, which is nothing but the head tribe of Esau, which will be Amalek. All right, so let's get to the book of Nahum, chapter 3 and verse 2. We're grabbing the KJV and also in the NLT. The noise of a whip, and the noise of the rattling of the wheels, and of the prancing horses, and of the jumping chariots, going to what? The armies. Okay, the noise of a whip, and the noise of the rattling of the wheels, and of the prancing horses, and of the jumping chariots. The horsemen lifted up the bright sword and a glittering spear, and there is a multitude of slain and a great number of cartridges. All right, which ultimately we go to these spears. All right, the glittering. All right, ultimately goes into what? These missiles. All right, that's going to be shot off. And this technology of the missiles that was given unto Esau was not because he was some great man, but ultimately to fulfill the will of Yahweh B'Shem Al Shah. All right, matter of fact, let me grab that. In the book of Isaiah. Yep, this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 54. Start Isaiah 54, and I'm start verse 15. Behold, they shall surely gather together, but not by me. Whosoever shall gather together against thee shall fall for thy sake. All right, and many are going to fall, man. All right, because it said that what? Thou shalt fall at thy right side. All right, loosely paraphrasing. Okay, but verse 16. Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work. And I have created the waster to destroy. All right, which goes into what? That the Most High Yahweh B'Shem Al Shai giving him the ability, right, to make a missile. All right, ICBM missiles, man. Okay, Behold, I pray the smith that blow the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work. And I pray the waster to destroy. No weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper, and every tongue that shall rise against thee in judgment thou shalt condemn. All right. So ultimately, this man's ways, right? Our oppressors, Amalek, on down to the rest of the, to the little peon Edomites, nothing that they have done is going to prosper against Jake. All right. 'Cause ultimately, the elect has already been received to what? To get the victory. Okay. Hey, Shalom to the brother Malak La'ab. Hope for election 12 trials. Shalom, King. Shalom. Brakatham to you and your household, King. Shalom. All right. Let's read. No weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper, and every tongue that shall rise against thee in judgment thou shalt condemn. This is the heritage of the servants of the Yahweh, and their righteousness is of me, said the Yahweh. All right, because the Most High has already preordained, all right, a certain number to receive salvation, to receive what? The victory. All right, so that's why when you read about the palms in their hands, ultimately that goes into what? The victory. So let me grab that. All right, that comes to mind. Let's go to just a few. Let's go to Revelation 7. Then I may grab second Edges. All right, just falling back off the fact that going to receive what? Those palms. Now we go to Revelation chapter 7, goes to what? Holding back the four winds. All right, holding back what? The destruction until that certain number of the elect has been sealed. Then it goes into all the 12,000 out of each tribe. But I'm going to go straight to the point in verse 9. Right? To make a quick point. After this, verse 7, verse 9. After this I beheld, and lo, a great multitude, which no man could number, of all nations and kindreds and people and tongues stood before the throne. Now this ultimately goes into what? The nation of Israel, all right, being scattered. All right, so this is not actually heathens, man. No, because the nation of Israel have been scattered amongst all nations. You read that in the curses, Deuteronomy 28, what's that, 64, right? You go to the book of Isaiah, chapter 11 and 11 on down, okay? And kindreds and people and tongues stood before the throne and before the Lamb, all right? Because you got, the elect members, scattered abroad, all right? But the bulk, all right, of the great deliverance and the great, is going to come out of what? Out of America, all right? And also the great, destruction. So it can be simultaneously a great deliverance and a great destruction. And thrown in before the Lamb, which is Yahweh, clothed with white robes and palms in their hands. Clothed with white robes, ultimately go to what, being purged. All right? With white robes and palms in their hands, going to what? That victory. Okay? So that palms in their hand, meaning what? These are the elect members that, as you see, when you start in Revelation chapter 7, it starts with what? The 144,000 first. All right? Because that's the governing body, and then it, fickles on down. Okay? All right, so let's grab one more. I'm gonna go to that palms in the hands. Should be the book of second Edges, so bear with me. Yep, second Edges, chapters 2 and verse 45. And also verse 46. He answered and said unto me, these be they that have put off the mortal clothing and put on the immortal. Now this is what ultimately starting right now. All right, putting off the old man. Okay, in the book of Ephesians chapter 4 and verse 22. Shalom to the brother Nathan, shout out of thy wings, shalom beloved, shalom to big bro Ariel, shalom beloved, brakatham to you and your household, malakim shalom. Okay, so let's go second Edges in verse 45. He answered and said unto me, these be they that have put off the mortal clothing. All right, so let's back that up real swift. Let's go to the book of Ephesians. Salaki. Let's go to the book of Ephesians, chapter 4. See where I want to start at. All right, Ephesians chapter 4 and verse 22. And it reads that you put on concerning the former conversation, the old man, which is corrupt according to the deceitful lust, and be renewed in the spirit of your mind. Now we go to that word new, it ultimately goes to what, being refreshed. All right, so now, the old man, how we once were, he pretty much dead. All right, that's why it says that what, quicken us. Okay, so, so now we are what, a new person. All right, we think a whole new way. Okay, now we think about, trying to keep the commandments of Yahweh Yahushua to the best of our abilities. All right, rehearsing the righteous acts, trying to please the Most High, seeking the kingdom, right? Ultimately, we are what? Choosing life, okay? And be renewed in the spirit of your mind, and that you put on the new man, right? And that you put on the new man, which after out of one Yahweh is created in righteousness and true holiness. All right, just falling back off of where it says in the book of 2 Hedges 2 and verse 45, where it says put off the mortal. Okay, and that you put on the new man, which after out of one Yahweh is created in righteousness and true holiness. All right, we go to that word holy, which means what? Being separate. Okay, so ultimately we are what? Separate from the ways of Babylon the Great. Okay, because the ways of Babylon the Great, aka America, right, as I'm going into, is ultimately it's going to lead to death. So we are what? Choosing life, man. Hey, Shalom. Hey, Shalom, bro. Hey, Shalom. All right. The word going out, man. He knows he a Jake. So, hey, there you go. Okay, and let me grab this as well. This comes to mind. All right, because it says that what? Put on the, put on the immortal, right? So let me grab this. Let me grab this. Bear with me 1 second. Okay, because it says put on the immortal. Straight to the point. Colossians chapter 3 and verse 12. Put on therefore as the elect of out of one Yahweh, holy, separate, and beloved, bowels of mercy, kindness, humbleness of mind, meekness, long suffering. What? So ultimately having patience. All right. These so this is what Yahweh Yahushua requires. Okay. So it said, put on therefore as the elect of out of one Yahweh. Okay, as the Elder Sagalah always says, right? It's not ultimately, just about what you do on, on camera, right? But more so about what you do, behind the scenes. All right, because because the things that we do in darkness eventually is always gonna come to light, man. Okay, so so being being an Israelite, okay, it's nonstop, man. All right, always continue in the mindset of seeking Yahweh Yahushua. Okay, don't just be doing it in the sight of men. All right, because as Scripture says, the Most High, sees 10,000 times brighter than the sun. Loosely paraphrasing. All right, so let's go back to the book of 2 Hedges, chapter 2. Fall back I left off to 45. All right, hey, from Big Bro, are y'all Galatians chapter 2 and verse 20? Matter of fact, I'm grab it here. I can see it better. Hold on, bear with me 1 second. All right. And from Big Bro, are y'all Galatians 2 and verse 20? I am crucified with Hamashiach. Beautiful. All right. Nevertheless, I live, yet not I, but Hamashiach liveth in me. Once again, because now we are what, the old man had been put to death. Okay. Now we have been what? Quickened. Now we are what? Alive. Okay. Hamashiach in me, and the life which I now live in the flesh, I live by the faith of the Son of Yahweh who loved me. Beautiful precept. Okay, because now what? Because since we have been, ultimately, this word have brought back to remembrance. Now what? Now we are alive now, man. Okay, we're not those, same dry bones in the book of Ezekiel 37, right? That old man has been what? Crucified, has been put down. All right, now, now spiritually we have been, uplifted or resurrected. All right, just meaning what, coming back to remembrance of our heritage. All right, because when we go straight to our heritage, we pretty much are dead. Okay, fate of the Lord who loved me and gave himself for me. All right, now Yahweh Shai gave himself, starting off with, technically the whole nation of Israel, but right now starting off with who? The elect. Okay, because the whole nation of Israel is not taking hold of that, man. Okay, only the elect right now. So let's go to the book of, beautiful. Colossians 3 and verse 3, for you are dead and your life is hid from Mashiach in Yahweh. Beautiful. Okay, once again, all right, the old man is what? Has been put down. It's dead now. Matter of fact, I got to grab this. It's been on my spirit. Let me see if I can find it. Bear with me 1 second. Beautiful precept. Bear with me 1 second. Let me see if I can find it. If I can't, it's all good. Let's see if I can. Bear with me 1 second. I can. Yep. It's a book of man. Let me see. Yep. Colossians, Psalms chapter 71 and verse 20, and it reads, "Thou which hast shown me great and sore troubles shalt quicken me again." Now I'm gonna make a quick point, right? In that word "quicken," I'm gonna put it up here. Make a quick point.
Strong's H2421. Chaya. Chaya.
All right. Chaya. And that word goes into what? To live, have life, remain alive, sustain life, live, possibly live forever, be quickened, be alive, be restored. All right. So what? So be restored to life or health. Okay. Because we understand when we go astray, from, ways of Yahweh Yahushua, once again, we are dead. But now that the Most High has quickened, all right, a certain number, ultimately now we are what? Living. Okay? And it's a little bit more. It says what? To nourish up, recover, repair, restore, revive. All right? Because now we have been what? Revived, man. All right? It said, quicken me again, shall bring me up from the depths of the earth. All right, back to from the brother Yonathan, Proverbs 15 and verse 3. The eyes of Yahweh are in every place, beholding the evil and the good. Absolutely. All right, so the things that we do, once again, behind the scenes, all right, is ultimately being reported. All right, by the by the angels, man, which are the eyes of Yahweh Yahushua. Okay. Psalms 138 and verse 7 in NLT from the brother Yonathan. Though I walk in the midst of trouble, thou wilt revive me. Woo! It's beautiful. Thou shalt stretch forth thine hand against the wrath of my enemies, and thy right hand shall save me. Read it again. Do I walk in the midst of trouble? All right, and we are in the midst of trouble. Okay, because right here is the valley of the shadow of death. Okay, which is America. This place right here is at the forefront of wickedness, witchcraft, you name it. All right. Gang culture. Though I walk in the midst of trouble, thou wilt revive me. Thou shalt stretch forth thine hand against the wrath of mine enemies, and thy right hand shall save me. Now we could read about these enemies in the book of Psalms 83, in the book of Psalms chapter 83, where it lists those 17 heathen nations, man. All right, all these nations that had Jake in captivity. Ham. Right, it started with Esau, Edom, because we understand that that's the top, enemy of Jake, right? Ishmael, so on. Okay. Matter of fact, I got to grab that, man, because that's beautiful. So let me grab that. All right, because we ultimately walk in trouble, right? Just to back that up. Oldie but a goodie. Let's go to the book of Psalms, chapter 23. And I'm starting at verse 1. It's a short read on 6 verses. A psalm of David. That word psalm goes to what? Songs. A psalm of David. The Yahweh is my shepherd. I shall not want. All right, because true shepherd is who? Yahweh Shah. All right. He making me to lie down in green pastures. He leading me beside the still water. Going to what? This knowledge, man. He restored my soul. All right, it's falling back. All right, ultimately being what revived. Okay, because once again, without this wisdom and not understanding, we are dead, man. Okay, he restored my soul. He leaded me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. All right, because real quick to put it out there, our whole nation at one time didn't know who we were. Okay, it says that even our king shall be what led into captivity. All right, and our king is who? King David. All right, so so the whole nation itself was without knowing the true names of the Heavenly Father and His Son. All right, but now from hey, how's it going? But now, all right, in these last days from 1969, from Elder Bivens to now, look how the truth has been spread abroad. Okay, because a select few has been restored. He restored my soul. He lead me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. All right. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, right here in America, Babylon the Great. Okay. I will fear no evil. All right. Everything about this place right here is nothing but death. All right. All right, cool. Shalak Rayam to you, bitch. Salakia. Salakia Akim. Salakia. Slip of the, Salakia. All right. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death. All right. Once again, the valley of the shadow of death is right here in America. Okay. But once again, this place right here ultimately leads to what? Death. Everything about it. The food, social media. All right. It's always promoting what? Death culture, man. I will fear no evil. I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Okay. So so ultimately have this knowledge and wisdom, understanding of Yahweh, where Yahweh shine, as it says in the book of Isaiah 33 and verse 6. It's gonna be what is gonna keep us, stable, man. Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. Let's see what else I can get. So beautiful precept from the brother Yawanathan. All right, from Big Bro Ariel, 2 Corinthians 5 and verse 15. And that he died for all, that they which live should not henceforth live unto themselves, but unto him which died for them and rose again. Beautiful. All right, because now ultimately we are what? Living to preach Yahweh Shem Al Shah. Okay, when we come back to keeping keeping our heritage. All right, learning in truth, sincerity, learning in sincere milk of the word. Ultimately, now we are living according to Yahweh Yahweh Shai, who is the word. All right, when we study scriptures, we are ultimately studying Yahweh Shai. He said, "We come in the volume of the book." Okay. Hosea 6 and verse 1. Come, let us return unto the Yahweh. Come, let us turn unto the Yahweh, for he hath torn, and he will heal us. All right, because the Most High himself, he was, as it says in the book of, what's that, Lamentations, I'm gonna grab it. Ultimately, he was like an enemy to the nation of Israel, man, because, for us breaking that pat agreement, all right, and the covenant, which is a pat agreement, all right. Come and let us return to the Yahweh, for he hath torn, and he will heal us. He hath smitten, and he will bind us up. All right, and that is a promise from Yahweh Shai. Ultimately, he's gonna put us back in remembrance. So let me grab that. It's a few that comes to mind. Let me grab this first. It says that he has torn. And how did he see if I can find it. Whew. Let's start at Lamentation chapter 2 and verse 3. He had cut off in his fierce anger all the horn of Israel, going to what? That power. He have drawn back his right hand from before the enemy, and he burned against Jacob, Yahweh, like a flaming fire which devoured round about. All right, because ultimately, that's how he. Excuse me, but that's how he torn against Israel, man. Okay, for us breaking the law, the statute, commandments, that pat agreement, which is the covenant. Jacob like a flaming fire, which devoured round about. He had bent his bow like an enemy. He stood with his right hand as an adversary and slew all that were pleasant to the eye. And the tabernacle of the daughter of Zion, he poured out his fury like fire upon his own people. All right, not because once again, we what broke the law, statutes, commandments. All right, that pat agreement. So it's what? So he had torn. The Yahweh, the other one Yahweh was an enemy. He have swallowed up Israel, meaning what? Devoured. He has swallowed up all her palaces. He have destroyed his strongholds. He have increased in the daughter of Judah mourning and lamentation. All right. Now I'm going to the daughter of Judah, whatever. Ultimately, because once again, I don't know if I quoted, but Jeremiah 6 and verse 2. All right, because the nation of Israel like unto a comely delicate woman. Right. He had destroyed his strongholds and have increased in the daughter of Judah mourning and lamentation. All right, it's falling back off of the brother Yawanathan. All right, where it says Hosea 6 and verse 1. Read it again. Come, let's return to the Yahweh, for he have torn. All right, because ultimately Most High was like an enemy to his own people, to the nation of Israel. And he will heal us. He have smited, and he will bind us up. I'm gonna grab this one more in the book of Jude. Jude, it's only one chapter, and verse 5. I would therefore put you in remembrance, though you once knew this, how that the other one Yahweh have saved the people out of the land of Egypt, afterward destroyed them that believe not. But he said that what I would therefore put you in remembrance. All right, so that's ultimately us being what? Bind up. Okay, us coming back to what our heritage. All right, because once again, when we don't understand the Father and the Son's name, all right, and in his ways, we are dead, man. Let's see what's got from the brother. Y'all, 2 Corinthians chapter 5 verse 17. Therefore, if any man be in Hamashiach, all right, in the anointed, he is a new creature. Beautiful. All things are passed away. Behold, all things are become new. All right, because now the Most High ultimately is not going to lay, those certain charges, on you, man. Because why? Because now you put off the old man. So let me grab that. Bear with me 1 second. This comes to mind in the book of Psalms 32. All right. Because as it says in the book of Acts, all right, that the Most High, winked it at our ignorance. All right. But now that we're coming to this wisdom and not understanding, as it says in the book of Psalms 32, and let's start at verse 1. Blessed is he whose transgressions is forgiven, whose sin is covered. All right, how's it going, brother? You're an Israelite? I'm sorry, can you say it again?
I was going to ask if you
Am I here?
I was going to ask if you knew that. Obviously you do what you teach.
Yeah.
Chapter you teach.
I'm sorry, you said it again, brother? Well, ultimately, we're not like a part of a particular camp, but we link together in spirit with different brothers.
Chapter.
What chapter?
What chapter?
Okay. No, we all love together.
No, I'm saying you specifically.
Me specifically, I'm right here in North Carolina.
So where you learn from?
Well, we learned from the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. See what I'm saying? I'm not sure. All right. Yeah, but pretty much,
Chief
I believe ISUPK, but we not, but we don't, deal with that at all. So, yeah. So pretty much, like I said, we're not a part of a camp, but we're linked together with brothers in the spirit. Huh?
You say we, what are you referring to?
Right here, see now, look, we got brothers, all right, all over, all right, different brothers that, out here doing the same thing, preaching this word, man, on the highways and the hedges. So right now, you're on camera right now, you know what I'm saying? I'm going live. I don't know if you got your phone or whatever, but I can give you the page, and you can follow or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So you got your phone, or you have a phone? Yeah, but but pretty much, I'll be out here, what I'm saying, around the same time. You know what I mean? So you come out and support or whatever, brother. Yeah, but you can listen to the words if you want, but I'm going to get back to it, okay? Yep. All right, it's the book of Psalms 32 and verse 1. And it reads, blessed is he whose transgression is forgiven. Oh, now you good? I still be here through the Spirit, Lord willing. Blessed is he whose transgressions is forgiven, whose sin is covered. All right, and right now that would be who? Start off with the elect. All right, Jake in bad shape, man. All right, Jake in bad shape. And that's all the more proof that man, it's time to get up out of here, man. For real, for real. Blessed is the man unto whom the Yahweh imputed not iniquity, and whose spirit there is no guile. All right, go to what? Deception. Okay, so beautiful. Let's go back to the book of Nahum chapter 3. All right, that's what I'll start off with. But let's go back to the book of Nahum chapter 3, and I'll start verse 4. Nahum chapter 3 and verse 4, and it reads, because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot, the mistress of witchcrafts that selleth nations through her whoredoms, and families through her witchcrafts. All right, and that is who? It's speaking about who? Babylon, man. Babylon the Great, aka America. Once again, as I start off camp with, America can be likened to what? Nineveh, Assyria. Which Nineveh is the capital of Assyria. All right, Egypt, Rome, right? So let's go to the book of Revelation. All right, chapter 18, because it says what? The witchcraft. This place right here is big on dealing with what the left-hand side. All right. So let's read that one more time. Nahum chapter 3 and verse 4. Then I'm going to grab Revelation 18. I'm going to read on down. Because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot, the mistress of witchcrafts that selleth nations through her whoredoms, and families through her witchcrafts. Revelation 18 and verse 1. And after these things, I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory. Speak about who? Yahweh Shai. Okay, let me grab that in the all right, because right there it's speaking about who? Yahweh Shai, man. Let's go to the book of Revelation 1 and verse 7 just to back it up. Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him, and all kindred of the earth shall wail because of him, even so all man. All right, and all man goes to what? So be true. So back to the book of Revelation chapter 18. All right, verse 2. And he cried mighty with a strong voice. Hey, shalom to the elder. Hey, shalom to the elder. Hey, how about my shah brakatah to you and your household? Yeah, new spot. Esau Edom was tripping on the last spot. You know what I'm saying? He was trying to get the police on Jake. Hey, he was trying to get the police on me. Revelation 18 and verse 2. And he cried mighty with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen, and it become the habitation of devils. All right, now real quick, right now Babylon, which is America today, is on a decline. But ultimately it's going to what? The ultimate destruction. All right, by the missiles. Yep, Babylon the Great is fallen, and it's become the habitation of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, in a cage of every unclean and hateful bird. Verse 3 is the point. Then I'm going to skip down. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. All right, all nations. All right, Jake too. That's why it said 2/3. All right, because they trusted it in the beast system, man. All right, they trusted it in America. Okay, and also and also every nation, all right, has some way had dealt with what? American philosophies, man. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of our fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her. and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies. All right. So all nations has some way has some dealings with Babylon the Great, aka America. Now skip down to verse 23, because it says that in Nahum chapter 3 verse 4, speaking about what the witchcraft. All right. Verse 18 verse 23, in the light of a candle shall shine no more at all indeed, and the voice of bridegroom and of the bride shall be heard no more at all indeed. All right, ultimately America being what, being put down. All right, for thy merchants, merchants goes to what, trade. All right, traders. Okay, America, China. Right, for thy merchants were the great men of the earth, for by thy sorceries were all nations deceived. Okay, trust in the ways of Babylon the Great, aka America, the philosophies, the democracies. All right. And in her was found the blood of prophets and of saints and of all that was slain upon the earth. Think about who? Jake, man. All right, the prophets and of the saints. Okay, Israel, Jake. All right, let's go back to the book of Nahum, chapter 3. Read a little bit more. Yep, Nahum chapter 3, let's start at verse 5. Nahum chapter 3 and verse 5. Behold, I am against thee, said the Yahweh of hosts. All right, and the Most High is ultimately against. Excuse me. And the Most High is ultimately against what? America, man. Babylon the Great. All right, which once again is likened to what? Nineveh. All right. So just because the Most High is going to use Russia, all right, to shoot missiles on this hole, all right, and also other countries that have nuke capability, it doesn't mean that he has some favoritism with those particular countries, all right, because Russia's still an Edomite, all right, but it's ultimately to do the bidding of Yahweh Yahweh Shah. Okay. Behold, I'm against thee, said Yahweh of hosts, and I will discover thy skirts upon thy face, and I will show the nations thy nakedness, and the kingdoms thy shame. Now let's go straight to the point in the book of Isaiah chapter 47. Okay, Isaiah 47, we'll start at verse 1. Isaiah chapter 47 and verse 1. Come down and sit in the dust. All right, being what? In a low state. O virgin daughter of Babylon. And why is it called a virgin? Because ultimately this place right here in America has not had like a great war on this land. All right, as of yet. O virgin daughter of Babylon, sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. All right, and you see that right now. Okay, you got more and more nations are starting to see this place for what it is. All right, which is nothing but what you'll call like smoke and mirrors. All right, it's a facade. All right, it's not real. Take the millstone and grind milk. Uncover thy locks, make bare the leg. Uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered. All right, and how the nakedness is being uncovered? All right, ultimately by what? By the prophets. Okay, matter of fact, let me grab that. Then I'm gonna come right back to it. Okay, by the men's being on the highways and the hedges. Like so once again, from 1969, from Elder Bivens unto now, look how much information has came out. All right, through the through Israel being back on the highways and the hedges. All right, proclaiming our heritage, proclaiming the true names of the Heavenly Father. Right, speaking about all the nastiness, filthiness of this place, man. Okay, all right, so let's go to 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 8. Because it says that what? Thy niggas shall be uncovered through the men's on the highways and the hedges. All right, so 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 8, and it reads, and then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the outer one Yahweh shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, which is the prophets. All right, which which be likened to the mouthpiece of the Heavenly Father. Be consumed with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. All right, because Yahweh Shai. All right, Revelation 1 and verse 7, Revelation 18 and verse 1, as I just grabbed. Okay, but it starts right now. Okay, because right now we are in the what you'll call sentencing stage. All right, telling Esau, Edom of what's going to happen. All right, just like you have in the court system in America, right, when you bring all the charges, right, of the person that is guilty, and you bring it to the judge. That's pretty much what's happening right now. All right, so when we come out here on the highways and the hedges, we're speaking about all the things that this man has done to the nation of Israel. Okay, because ultimately we are what, a prophet unto the nations. Yes, we come out here to teach our people to, you know, repent or perish, but also tell the other nations of what's coming to them as well. All right, we'll finish this off. So Isaiah 47 verse 3, thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, I will not meet thee as a man. All right, because vengeance is, you know, vengeance is mine, as the Most High said. All right, so I'm gonna grab this. All right, from the Elder Sagalah, Zephaniah chapter 3 and verse 8. Therefore, beautiful, therefore wait you upon me. All right, because, you know, that's ultimately what we are called to do. All right, wait upon Yahweh B'Shem El Shai. Come out here and preach. All right, tell people to do what? Repent or perish. All right, ultimately to get the blood off our hands. Okay, because, you know, as I just quoted, vengeance belongs to the Most High. We not out here to go start, you know, some type of war or whatever, man. Okay, leave that to the birds, man. Zephaniah 3 and verse 8. Therefore wait you upon me, said Yahweh, until the day that I rise up to the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms to pour upon them. All right, let's speak about what World War III. All right, on a global scale. All right, brother. All right, be safe. Until it's gathered the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms to pour upon them. Okay, and we see how that day is getting more and more closer. All right, with Mr. Trump, you know, with Donald Trump, ultimately trying to threaten, Iran. Okay, and we understand that, you know, Russia is ultimately going to be what, a defense unto these nations. All right. My indignation, even all my fierce anger, for all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy. All right, and that's getting ready to happen. Okay, the fire, these arrows that, you know, that you read about in Joel chapter 2. Okay, they're gonna be shot off. So 2 Corinthians chapter 11 verse 2 from Big Bro Ariel. For I am jealous over you with godly jealousy. Woo. For I espouse you to one husband. All right, because let me grab that. All right, because ultimately we are likened to what? A comely and a delicate woman. We are likened to the wife of Yahweh Yahushai. Okay, the wife of Yahweh Shai, ultimately being what? Joined. Jeremiah 6 and verse 2. I have likened the daughter of Zion to a comely and delicate woman. For I am jealous over you with godly jealousy, for I espouse you to one husband, that I may present you a chaste virgin to Hamashiach. All right, and ultimately what? Being clean, not being tampered with. All right, not having any dealings with these philosophies. Okay, not taking part in any of the ways of Babylon the Great, aka America, that I may present you a chaste virgin to Hamashiach. All right, now this comes to mind. All right, because ultimately we are what? Espoused to Yahweh Shai. Okay, and real quick, when you go to that word, the meaning of the name Levi, it means join unto me, right? So ultimately in these times right now, Levi, who is the priest, okay, who was the high priest, now we understand that the whole 12 tribes are what? Likened unto what? The priest. Okay, so ultimately if you look at on the spiritual side of it, we're gonna be what? Joined unto Yahweh Yahushai. Okay, because that name Levi once again goes into what? Join. All right, and now we're coming back to be what? Joined, espoused. Okay, So let me grab that in the book of Revelation, chapter 14. Okay, because ultimately, being like unto a virgin, not being tampered with, all right, not being tainted with the ways of Babylon the Great, which is nothing but nastiness, filthiness, man. All right, let's start at Revelation 14 and verse 1. And I looked at, and lo, a lamb, talking about Yahweh Shai, stood on the Mount Zion, and with him 144,000, having his father's name written in their foreheads. All right, now you can go to the book of Ezekiel chapter 9, right, where it says, set a mark upon their foreheads. Go to what that name. All right, how do you expect to receive any salvation if you call on upon Joey or JC, Allah? Who the hell is that? All right, you got to know the true names of the Heavenly Father and His Son, Yahweh, Yahweh Shai. Now, if you believe it or not, that's on you. All right, but you have been warned. And with him 144,000 having his father's name written in their foreheads. All right, spiritually, man. And the mark of what you call Torah. And I heard a voice from heaven as the voice of many waters, and as the voice of a great thunder. And I heard the voice of harpers harping with their harps. And they sung as it were a new song. That new going to what? Refresh. That's why a lot of people, when they hear it, it throws them off. All right, because they're so used to hearing the same old song, what Big Mama sang in church. All right, with tambourine clapping their hands. I love JC. You know what I'm talking about. I love JC. Or, I got a lot of peoples, right, in New York, Brooklyn, Jersey, and a lot of them are big on what? Muslims, it's like on Islam. So they are what, call themselves what? Muslims. All right, so they're big on that. Them are old songs, but now we sing what? The new song, right? And they sung as it were a new song before the throne and before the beast and the elders, and no man could learn that song but the 144,000 which were redeemed from the earth. That's why you see a certain amount of people that when they hear it, and you break it down to them, right? Ultimately, something still is not penetrating their minds. Because, maybe, they wasn't chosen. Or it could be that it's not time for them to receive it right now. That's all the will of Yahweh, Yahweh Shai. Verse 4 is the point. These are they which were not defiled with women. All right? And these women go into what? Philosophies. Okay, so when you read the scriptures, you got to understand that the Most High speaks in what? Similitudes and parables and dark sayings. For they are virgins. These are they which follow the Lamb whithersoever he goeth. All right, follow Yahweh Shai. Being followers of Yahweh Shai, man. Okay? Follow the Lamb whithersoever he goeth. These were redeemed from among men, being the first fruits unto Adonai Yahweh and to the land. First fruits is just another name for what? The elect. Okay? So you can say first fruits, you can say house of David, 1/3, elect, all that just represents what? The elect. All right. And in their mouth was found no guile, no deception, for they are without fault before the throne of Adonai Yahweh. Okay. So who can lay charge to the Most High's elect? All right. No one can. Okay. Regardless if you got some type of problem with a particular person, the Most High deemed that man to receive salvation. It is what it is. See what else you got? Yeah, Khan. Yeah, a Khan, elder. Babylon is nasty horrid, man. It's very nasty. That stink. That's right. This place is very filthy and very nasty. All right. Hosea 6 and verse 5. Therefore from the brother Yohanathan, therefore have I hewed them by the prophets. I have slain them by the words of my mouth, beautiful. And thy judgments are as the light that goeth forth. All right, just falling back off what? Isaiah 47 verse 3. All right, and also 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 8. Right, where it says that I swallowed them up by the mouth, okay, which is the mouth of Yahweh Yahweh Shai is the prophets. All right. So, when Esau Edom hear his word, he can come by, talk his shit all he want. But if he hear it, something pierces his heart, man. All right, because the Most High word does not go out void. All right. It's short. See what else I want to grab. All right. So let's go back to the book. I'm gonna grab a little bit more in the book of Nahum. All right, chapter 3. Nahum chapter 3 and verse 6. And I will cast abominable filth upon thee and make thee vile. and would set thee as a gazing stock. All right, and that's what's happening, man. All right, this place once again, which once again is like unto what being nasty. All right, once again, you see more and more nations seeing America for what it is. You know that it's not shit, right? And it shall come to pass that all that look upon thee shall flee from thee and say, Nineveh is laid waste. Who will bemoan her? Whence shall I seek comforters for thee? Art thou better than Populus? No, that was situate among the rivers, that had the waters round about it, whose rampart was the sea, and her wall was from the sea. Ethiopia and Egypt were her strengths, and it was infinite. Put and Labum were thy helpers, yet was she carried away. All right, now ultimately speaking about who? Jake being carried away. All right, so when you see, like Grecians or whatever, you gotta understand that our people have been scattered and call themselves by the names of these other countries, like Corinth. All right, so on, so on. So even though when you go to the book of Acts chapter 2, right, where you see where he said that you had Jews coming from Asia or Egypt or whatever. These are actual, Jakes, man, that were just scattered amongst those regions. Same thing now. Yet was she carried away, she went into captivity. Her young children also were dashed in pieces at the top of all the streets. And they cast lots for her honorable men, and all her great men were bound in chains. This all go back to what the curses. When you go to the book of Deuteronomy chapter 28, Leviticus 26, for us breaking what the pact agreement, which is that covenant. All right, so let's grab that. So let's grab a few precepts off of that, man. Hold on, bear me 1 second. Let's go to the book of Joel chapter 3 and verse 10, because it says that I'm gonna read it again. Yet was she carried away, she went into captivity. Her young children also were dashed in pieces at the top of all the streets. Think about what Jake, man. And they cast lots for her honorable men, and all her great men were bound in chains. So let's go to the book of Joel, chapter 3 and verse 10. All right. Speaking about the hell that Babylon Great has done. Now in context, it's speaking about Nineveh, but we understand that the scripture that we're in the fourth time was written for our learning. Same thing can be applied, man. So Joel chapter 3. Salakia, see if I can find it. Salakia, bear with me. Shit. Let's start Joel chapter 3, should be verse I'm gonna start verse, yep. Here it is, Con. Joel chapter 3, I'll start verse 1. For behold, in those days, and in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem. All right, this is the Most High gathering his people back. I'll also gather all nations and bring them down to the valley of Jehoshaphat. All right, which, ultimately will be in the Middle East, that World War III. And will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage, Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land. All right, it's land back off of, ultimately us being scattered amongst all these different regions. All right, as I just quoted. And they have cast lots for my people. Salakia, and scattered among the nations and parted my land. And they have cast lots for my people, and they have given a boy for an harlot, and a girl, and so that girl for wine, that they may drink. All right, now ultimately is laying back off of Nahum chapter 3. We'll read again in verse 10. Yet was she carried away, she went to captivity. Her young children also were dashed in pieces at the top of all the streets, and they cast lots for her honorable men. Right? So right here, it says Joel 3 and verse 3, and they have cast lots for my people, and have given a boy for an harlot, and sold a girl for wine, that they may drink. So this is what this place has done. All right. Even then, and also now, man, our people have went in captivity many, many, many times. Verse 4, yea, and what have you to do with me, O Tyre and Zidon? All All right. And once again, these kingdoms of old can be likened to what Babylon the Great, aka America today. And all the coast of Palestine, will you render me a recompense? And if you recompense me swiftly and speedily, will I return your recompense upon your own head? Because you have taken my silver and my gold, and have carried into your temples my goodly pleasant things. The children also of Judah and the children of Jerusalem have you sold unto the Grecians, that you might remove them far from their border. All right, and this not talking about Japheth, it's talking about actual Edomites. Okay, so you know that's ultimately what happened, man. Our people have been sold and scattered. All right, I'm gonna drop that. See, I'll grab a few more. All right, so I'm gonna grab the book of Baruch 4 and 31. All right, it's falling back off what the captivity of our people. Because it said that, it said in the book of Nahum chapter 3 verse 10 that we were sold, man. So let's go to the book of Baruch chapter 4 and verse 31. Read on down. All right, it's the book of Baruch chapter 4 and verse 31. Miserable are they. So I want to start out. Yep, miserable are they that afflicted thee, and rejoiced at thy fall. All right. Miserable are the cities which thy children served. Miserable is she that received thy sons. All right, that's why it says that woe be unto. Matter of fact, gotta grab it. Grab a few more, then I'm gonna wrap it up. All right, that's why it says that woe be unto Babylon. Let's go to 2 Ezra 16 and verse 1. All right, see now all these countries, they're gonna feel the pain, man, for what they have done to the nation of Israel. All right, woe be unto thee, 2 Ezra 16 verse 1. Woe, which go to what? Destruction, be unto thee Babylon in Asia. Woe be unto thee Egypt and Syria. All right, in Asia, woe be unto thee Egypt and Syria. Okay. Gird up yourselves with cloths of sack and hair. Bewail your children and be sorry, for your destruction is at hand. All right, so that's what we are here to tell, man. Okay, that Ishmael, right? All right, Ham, whoever had our people in captivity, amen, you're gonna feel the pain, man. You're gonna feel judgment. All right. Gird up yourselves with cloths of sack and bewail your children and be sorry, for your destruction is at hand. A sword is set upon you. Goes to what? Those missiles, the ICBM missiles. All right. And who may turn it back? No one. Okay, because once it's shot off, that's pretty much it. All right, because the spirit of the Most High ultimately is going to be, in those missiles, man. Nothing is going to be able to stop it. A fire is sent among you, and who may quench it? All right, no one, absolutely nobody. See what else I can get. So back to the book of Baruch, chapter 4, and verse 32 once again. Miserable are the cities which thy children serve. Miserable is she that received thy sons. For as she rejoiced at thy ruin and was glad at thy fall, so shall she be grieved for her own desolation. All right, and we see that because I believe when trying to think, I believe when Nebuchadnezzar, right, the king of Babylon, was ramshacking our land. I believe the scripture is that where Esau Edom was glad. And why don't you break a post that for me where it says that Esau Edom was glad when our place been ramshacked? Should be is it Psalms 137 or is it hold on, Slakia? That comes to mind. See if I can find it right quick. Where's that at? Let me see if I can find that. Slocky, bear with me 1 second. Yep, Psalm 137. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. And also to the brother, y'all want to thon? Can you put for me Psalms 137, verse 7 and 9, Bob Kushah. I'm gonna grab that too. So Psalms 137, 7, 8, and 9, Bob Kushah. The water king. All right, different verse. Y'all want a thon? Lamentation chapter 4 and verse 21. Right? And it reads, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself naked. All right. So that cup, so that same cup that we drunk of, right, which is that punishment, which is that judgment, is gonna pass right onto Esau Edom. Bear with me 1 second. All these curses that Jake, felt is gonna come upon the heads of our enemies, man. Beautiful. Hey, the water king. Psalm 137 and verse 7. Remember, O Yahweh, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even to the foundation thereof, meaning what? Destroy it. All right. O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed. I'm reading again. Remember, O Yahweh, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even to the foundation thereof. All right, so the Most High, so the Most High is gonna remember that, man. Okay. All right. So Esau Edom got a lot to pay for. That that's why he's gonna go and catch you for 1,000 years. All right. He still got paid for all the sin that he has done against Jake. All right. O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewarded thee as thou hast served us. All right. So it's called the mind. Then 1 second. Grab a few. All right. I quoted it a few times, but I'm gonna grab it again. Romans chapter 12, verse 19. Dearly beloved, all right, that dearly beloved going to who? The elect. Avenge not yourselves, but rather give place unto wrath. For it is written, vengeance is mine, I will repay, said the Yahweh. All right, so the Most High is gonna, he's gonna repay our adversary, our top adversary. All right, and that word for adversary in the Hebrew goes to Tazarah. Our top adversary is who? Esau Edom, man. O daughter of Babylon, Psalm 137, verse 8. O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewarded thee as thou hast served us. Happy shall he be that taketh it and dash thy little ones against the stones. All right, so that's what's getting ready to happen, man. All right, the same way they fed our babies and jakes to alligators and killed our children. Same thing gonna happen to them. All right, the same curses that was on our heads gonna be falling right upon the heads of our enemy. Okay. So beautiful, so the water to the brother, you want to thumb, the water king. A little bit more, Baruch chapter 4 and verse 35, and it reads, verse 34, Salakia, for I would take away the rejoicing of her great multitude, and her pride shall be turned into mourning. All right, and we speak about what a very prideful people. Okay. We speak about what a proud man, a proud nation, right? And as Scripture says, pride is hateful, before the Most High and man. Real quick, Obadiah chapter 1 and verse 12. Salakia. Obadiah chapter 1, I'm going to read on down to verse 3. The vision of Obadiah, thus said the other one Yahweh, concerning Edom, we have heard a rumor from the Yahweh, an ambassador sent among the heathen, arise you and let us rise up against her in battle. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen, thou art greatly despised. In many countries has an ark, right, against Babylon the Great, aka America. All right, you see many more people have a very hatred for what America, man. All right, great despise, the pride of thine heart have deceived thee. All right, because once again, Esau Edom is what is a very prideful people. Okay, you even got what you'll call like a trailer park trash, man. They still have a pride against Jake, right? Even the lowest Edomite is still very proud. How much more so Amalek? All right, thou dwellest in the clefts of the rock, Kawhi. The cave people. That's why when you go to like different parts, especially like New York City, you see how you see the infrastructures, right? It looks very similar to a cave, right? Because that's how because that's in their spirit. The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high, that said in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? All right, he's a very prideful man. He doesn't think that he's going to be abased. All right, he doesn't believe in his mind that he can fall. But he's in for a rude awakening. Hey, shalom to the brother down to Allah. I read about service 777. Hey, shalom, beloved. Shalom. Brakathon to you and your household, king. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, and I believe a few months ago they officially named the eagle as the symbol of America, like officially. All right, but it always has been a symbol. They do that shit on purpose, man. But it's all good. Shalak Rayon. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, said the Yahweh. All right, so that's a promise, man. So that's what's getting ready to happen, be brought down. That's why you read about, saw Satan fall from heaven. Ultimately, them fall for what they lofty and prominent position that they have over the world to being to being in their rightful place as being nobodies. All right, you gonna have other nations saying like it dissed the man. Okay, they're gonna go right back to being in a low destitute state. All right. So let's go back to the book of Baruch. I just want to make a quick point as far as that that pride. I'm gonna grab a few more. The book of Baruch. All right. It's hot. Baruch 4 in verse 35. For fire shall come upon her from the everlasting, long to endure, and she shall be inhabited of devils for a great time. All right, as I've been quoting, ultimately, the great fall of this place, right? Man said Babylon is fallen. Right now, once again, America is on a decline right now, but how much more so when these missiles get shot off? All right, and it's not, maybe 10 years ago, people would look at it as something that was not going to happen, but now you got what you call on the YouTube whistleblowers. All right, speaking about, World War III is bound to happen. It's not about is it going to happen? It's more so about now when it's going to happen, right? For fire shall come upon her from the everlasting, long to endure. She shall be inhabited of devils for a great time. After the pretty much after this fire cools down, it could be years, months, weeks, however long this place right here in America is going to burn for. Then after that, then the wild beasts will be inhabiting America, Babylon the Great. O Jerusalem, look about thee toward the east, and behold the joy that cometh unto thee from out of one Yahweh. Lo, thy sons come, whom thou sendest away. They come gathered together from the east to the west by the word of the Holy One, rejoicing in the glory of out of one Yahweh. All right, and right now, once again, we see Jake, rising up, but how much more so, right, when we see that victory. Okay, as I grabbed it earlier, the palms in their hand, let's go to that victory, being beamed up in those chariots. Okay, so that's pretty much all I got through the spirit. That's pretty much it. All right, I'm in it there. Hey, shalom to all you Malachium that hopped on. The water to the brothers for dropping precepts. The water, I'm gonna face the east. All right, and I'm gonna give all praises and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rahah, Wadash. Honors be to the elect elders of the nation of Israel that do labor and teach the truth with all truth and in sincerity. Shalom to you, Akim, you hopeful elect on the highways and the hedges. All right, making your body living sacrifice according to the book of Romans, chapter 12 and verse 1. Shalom to you, sincere believers, because the men and women. Shalom, Brakatham, and as always, a Bible ball. All right, so a Bible ball. All right, BTA, Death to America. So Shalom, Malakim. And Shalom to big bro Ariel. Shalom to the brother Angel Padilla Kambasha Na. A DTA, Death to America. To a regional service down to Allah. Shalom. A the water malak to bro Yuanathon. A blowing the trumpet. Hey, so Shalom. Shalom, kings. Shalom.